Ooh, here we are. It is our Go for Silver May 2016 group. A totally different kind of Go for Silver than we've done in the past. Our whole goal of this week is to get you 3 ambassadors. Silver means you have 3 ambassadors under you who all are commission qualified, which means they've got their backup order on. And to take it a step further, your first month, let's say the first month you sign up, how many people do we have at your first month? Can you raise your hand? Okay, your first month that you sign up, you buy a welcome pack, right? And your welcome pack doesn't count toward your PV or your product volume. So you don't really start making money in commission until your second month, unless if you buy or sell 100 PV over your welcome pack that first month, you're commission qualified. That means you can start making commission right away. And of course, you guys probably already know, like anything over $100, you get 15% back. Anything over $500, you get 25% back. And you can start making money on the ambassadors that you add. And so the sooner you can get commission qualified, the better. And so what we would like to see all of you guys do is for everybody to get at least 3 new ambassadors under you with a welcome pack and their backup order on, and to get them commission qualified so you can start making money and they can start making money as well. So we have a way to do this. We have other emeralds and sapphires and diamonds who are using this plan, and it is working like gangbusters for them, and really helping their team members that want to grow quickly. We have some people who have been sitting at silver for a year and they are so ready to get past it. We have people that sit at having 1 ambassador or 2 ambassadors for months and they're really ready to get past it. But until now, we didn't have a way to really do something for them in one night to get them there, to really help them get that breakthrough of going silver. Now we do. And they are called Zoom parties. So now you're on a Zoom, you see what this is like. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, to me, it's like George Jetson. It seems like something futuristic that we can do this and talk to each other. What we're going to do is Zoom parties, for one thing, are very short. They're no more than 20 minutes, which is why I asked you guys to set aside 20 minutes with your upline, with your sponsor. During that time, all you have to do for the party is get 3 or 4 people to say yes, they will come. Okay? Now, who are those 3 or 4 people? People that love you, people that are going to do this to support you. They may not be interested one bit in Plexus products or the company or anything like that, but they'll do it because they love you. And we're going to tell you exactly what to say to them to get them there, and exactly how to get them there. So a lot of it will be like what we went through today, where we'll give you the message to send to them to say, hey, I'm doing this new thing, Plexus. I know you may not be interested at all in the products or the business, but I'm doing this call Thursday night at 8, and I just need warm bodies. I need 3 or 4 people that will just love me and support me and get on this call and listen for 20 minutes. You don't have to do anything. There's no pressure. Will you be on this call with me? And this is your mom, your sister, your cousin, your aunt, your best friend, whoever. It doesn't matter if they sell other products. It doesn't matter if they hate supplements. It doesn't matter. Just people that will love and support you that will come on the call. Your upline and I and Brandy Gunkel, we will take care of all of the rest. All you have to do is get them on this call, okay? It's going to be short and sweet, and I mean that when I say it. Now, if we get 6, 7, 8 people in a Zoom party, do you know how long that's going to take? Like an hour. That's why we want to keep it small. We want to keep it small. We want to get you to silver. We don't want a lot more people than that, because at that point, we can't start to talk through their issues or what's going on with them. And so I'm going to give you all kind of an outline of the way the party goes, okay? Let me unmute you guys real quick and see. Oh, maybe not. I don't know if I can do that. Does anybody have any questions about what we've talked about so far?
No.
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 Nothing so far? I'm trying to see where it's coming from. Sorry, I'm trying to make it not so loud. Okay. I'm going to go now into sharing my screen to tell you all a little bit more about what a Zoom party looks like, okay? I'm still learning how to do all of this, so bear with me. Turning it down. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Let me see what I'm wanting to do here. Okay. Can you all see my page? It says Silver in 5 days, aka Plexus for Dummies. This is
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
We see it.
Okay.
Yep.
That's the wrong one. Okay. I wanted to keep Zoom up there, and I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. Okay, this is going to have to do. All right. What is Silver? We've talked about that. That's getting 3 people under you who have their backup order on. How are we going to go Silver in 1 week, really in 5 days? We're going to get 3 to 5 people on a Zoom party with your sponsor for 20 minutes. Everything else will take care of. Here is the message, and I'm going to post this in the Go for Silver page so you literally can copy and paste this. Now, don't leave the fake names in here because I've got the name Amy in here. But this is what you'll say. And you can say this on phone calls are even better than messaging. You're more likely to get a response from them. But if you need to do messaging, you can do that too. Okay. So you're going to say, listen, I'm just starting this Plexus deal and I'm still figuring it out. But Thursday at 7, I'm doing this call for 10 to 20 minutes and I just need warm bodies. My friend Amy's going to be on there. She's going to explain what it's all about. Even if you're not interested, will you just get on the call and support them? So that's where they may not be interested at all in the products, but they will do it for you, okay, to support you. And it's important that you say that you use that, will you do this and support me? I'd really like your opinion about all of this. Now, you have the option to post these 2 lines on Facebook if you want to do this. You can go on Facebook. If you haven't posted on Facebook yet and you're really nervous about that, this is a great way to start, to go in there and put, hey guys, I'm getting ready to try this new health product that my friend Amy told me about. She's had great results, and I don't know if I will or not, but who wants to do this with me? Okay, now, we all do lots of things for our friends because we want to do things with them. Your friends want to do things with you. So don't wait until you've got some grand, I've lost 200 pounds to start this. Earn while you learn, like the video that I made for yesterday. Learn as you go, but go ahead and let's get your products paid for. Okay? So then when somebody, let's say you post that on Facebook, and then when somebody comments and you're not sure what to say to them, start a 3-way message with this person and you and your upline, or put me in the message and say, I'm still learning. I don't know that much about the products, but I've got Gwen on here. She's been doing this for 2 years and she can help us figure it out. And so that way you can help people. If they start responding on Facebook and you don't know what to say, you're not left hanging out there feeling like you need to memorize 15 things about Plexus before you can share. Does that make sense? Now, Zoom, as you can see, is really very easy to do. It's just the idea of doing it sometimes is threatening to people. If you say, will you come to my Zoom launch party? It's almost better just to say, hey, we're doing this fun online thing. I'll send you a link right before the party. All you have to do is click it. And so that's what we'll do is literally your upline will set up the call. She'll send you the link and you send it to your people and they click it and that's it. During the call, what's going to happen? Here's what's going to happen. It's like a little coffee with your friends and your sponsor, except it's just short coffee. You'll introduce her to your friends, and then she's going to ask them, why are you here? Are you interested in the health benefits? Or are you here just to support Jessica? What is it? And then she'll tell a little bit about her experience, really short. And then she'll ask you, why you're wanting to start Plexus. And honestly, you may be so brand new that you don't even have your products yet. And so you just say, I really wanted to try it because I need more energy, or I really wanted to try it because I want to be home with my kids. That's all you have to say. Just why you're doing it, because that's what will compel your friends and family to want to help you with this. And then your upline will begin to ask the people that you've got on the call and say, is there anything that we've talked about that you can relate to? And they will pipe up and be like, oh my gosh, I have migraines. And I heard you mention that. I never thought about my migraine being related to my gut or whatever. And so then your upline is going to say to each, let's say you've got 3 people in there. She's going to say to each of them, gosh, it sounds like Triplex would really help you. Here's what our Triplex is. And then somebody else is wanting to make money. And she's going, for $34.95, you can join wholesale and we can help you get to silver where you'll get $100 check within the next 2 weeks. And we can really help you do that. And so she's going to, for each one of them, say, here's what you need. Okay? And then at the end of the call, she's going to wrap it up and say, thanks you all for, as she's talking to them about what they need, she's going to say, like, you guys need to do this. You need to do this to help Jessica. You also, it sounds like you need it for your health and for your finances, and we would love to have you on our team. Who's ready to get started? And then she's going to give your people a chance to say, I think I want to do this. Okay. And if they don't, if nobody is ready to get started, that's fine too. She will wrap it up and that'll be the end of it. But, it's 20 minutes. I mean, anybody's going to give you 20 minutes. They're probably going to be sitting around online anyway. But let's say that all 3 people say, yeah, I really think I want to try this. It's just $35, right? Yes, it's just $35. And so then what we'll do is have you follow up with them. So she'll say, we're going to end the call now. Thank you for coming. But within the next 30 minutes, Jessica is going to call you, follow up with you, and get all the information that she needs from you to get you started and get you signed up. We're going to give you guys an information sheet that tells you all the information you need, literally, just like a fill-in-the-blank thing, for somebody to get started as an ambassador. So you would literally call them and get like name, social, birthday, credit card, and you fill all that in, and then your sponsor is going to walk with it through it with you, how to sign them up. The other option that you can do is if you want to get your sponsor to do a 3-way call to one of the people on there, so she can help you. You can even walk them through it and do it online as you're talking to them on the phone. So tomorrow morning, let me tell you, I'm doing a video for you guys, and it's going to be how I sign somebody up. When I sign up a new ambassador, I never, ever just send them to my website. It's what I did for a long time, for about 20 months. And what I found is about half the time they got the wrong products, and about half the time they didn't get a welcome pack, or they didn't get a backup order. They didn't have everything they needed. Then a month later, they're calling me going, why didn't I get any products? Well, because you didn't do a backup order. So I've just gotten to where and our team is pushing this. We call and sign them up ourselves, or fill out one of these sheets we're going to give you guys, fill it out, and then go sign them up. It takes really like less than 5 minutes. It's very quick once you get used to the process. So that's why we're recommending for you guys just fill out the form, and then we'll help you walk through, how to go through the steps online if you haven't been through that before. So basically, the only thing you have to do is you've set aside this time with your upline, and then now you start using this line up here, this paragraph, to get 3 or 4 people on the call. And it doesn't matter who they are. Now, if you have a dream team list already, and we want you guys to start making a list of friends and family and people you know that you think they would be awesome at this. Like I would, they're self-starters, they're motivated, they're hard workers. They may be busy. Some of our best ambassadors are busy. But if you can message them and get them in on this call and you just say, I've already got it scheduled. It's at noon on Thursday. Can you be there just to support me? And you'll be shocked at how many people say yes. Now, I want to take a minute. I know what, Jessica, are you still on here? Jessica Reed? I'm looking. Jessica,
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Sorry.
Jessica was...
I'm phone challenged.
Jessica was my guinea pig. So we did our first Zoom party last night. And Jessica will tell you, Jessica's been with us a while, but she'll tell you she's been a little bit shy at times.
Yes, very.
I'm sure. So this is a big step for her to let me do this party for her. And it was great. I thought it went great. You want to tell them a little bit about it?
Sure. Yeah. It was so much easier than I thought it would be. And I think, I tend to be more, I don't know what the word is. I hang back more. And so having Gwen kind of lead the call was so much easier for me, and to let her show me how to do it made a big difference. So that was really nice. And, everybody participated, even my most shy friend. She said it was really comfortable because she wasn't stuck in a room full of people that she didn't know. So it was really nice for her. She said, being able to hide behind my computer screen is very comforting. So I think it's really easy for a lot of people. Plus, they don't have to leave their house. You don't have to set up a big, spread or anything. I mean, it's not anything involved. It's just 20 minutes. You just get on and chat and then get off. So it's easy. It's really great.
Good. And Jessica had 6 people show up. I mean,
it
was almost too many. Like, really, I can't address each person. These things are really better with 3 or 4 people so that the upline has a chance to really get into each of their things.
Yeah, and you can't follow up with that many people afterward. That's what I found too. I would have wanted to follow up with them, but it was already 9:00 when we got off, and then you can't follow up with 6 people at 9:30, and 11. So
then they're exhausted, and so are you. And it's best to follow up right after the party.
Yeah.
So I think, Jessica, I changed the outline a little bit today to have it at the end where I, as the upline, would say, who's ready to get started?
Yes, I think that's important.
I close the deal, and then, let's say Brian and Tracy both say, yeah, I think I want to do this. And then they're the ones you call right after.
Right.
Right. And then everybody else, if you have to put somebody off till tomorrow, it can, be the other people when you can follow up more.
Yeah.
If you have somebody that's difficult and has a lot of questions, you could always put your upline in on a 3-way call or a 3-way message on Facebook to follow up with. Mm-hmm. But I think immediate calls are always the best way to follow up. I thought it went great, and it really, as I have to tell you, I don't get nervous about much. Let me make it big. I don't know what I'm doing. Why can't I see everyone? I want to see every person. I like to see every face. I can't figure out how to do it. Oh, maybe because I'm doing share screen. Hold on. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm still learning. See, we're all still learning. Oh. I may just not be able to see you. Okay. I don't get nervous about a lot. I mean, I've spoken in front of literally thousands of people, and I don't break a sweat. Like, I just don't get that nervous. And I've been nervous about these just because it's something foreign and new, and you don't really know until you do it. I did a post just this afternoon about riding a bike. Okay. And that's what I think these Zoom calls can be like. Until you do one, can you imagine if you're a little kid and you ask your parent, how do you ride a bike? And they hand you a manual, and the manual actually says, like, balance the bike between your legs. Put your weight on your left foot, slide your right foot onto the right pedal, balance with your body. I mean, that all sounds so complicated. And I think sometimes when we overthink these things, they can seem complicated. But honestly, it is really just like coffee with new friends that you're meeting, and getting to know them a little bit and sharing with them something that's changed your life. And the great thing for you guys as newbies is you don't have to do anything except just be there and follow up. And we'll help you do that. You don't have to do that alone even. So I want to try again to unmute. I'm going to stop the sharing and see. Okay, now I've got everybody back. I want to take questions. You guys may have to unmute yourselves, and then you can ask questions.
When do we set this up? Like, is it our time or what?
Well, that's why yesterday, that's what we made, the assignment after watching that first video was to set up 20 minutes with your upline.
Gotcha.
That's the 20 minutes for you doing your call. I wouldn't worry about, oh gosh, my people, they won't be available then. I mean, get 3 people for that time frame. You can find 3 people for that time frame, whatever it is.
Gotcha.
And we can do as many of these as we need to do. I mean, they are quick, they are easy. And we're going to do these until we get you to silver. But I'm telling you, I don't think it'll take very many. I first heard about these on an Emerald Rockstar call, and it's girls like me, girls, I'm only a 47-year-old girl, wanting to get to Emerald and different ideas. And so there was somebody on there talking about these Zoom parties, and I got really excited about it. And so I have a couple of videos of people that are doing them that I'd really like you all to hear. Amy Paul is, she's pretty young. She's a mom of 7, and she's a homeschooler. Her team has skyrocketed, and it's from doing these calls. When people join her team, she tells them, we want you to be silver in 7 days. You have a week to go silver. And if you go silver within a week, you're going to get this keychain from me or whatever it is. And she says, not just we want you to go silver, she says, here's how you're going to do it. Get me 3 or 4 people, give me a 20-minute time frame, and give me 3 or 4 people, and we will get you to silver. So she's having people go silver on one call. And so then guess what? Then the fun thing is you and your upline get to do these calls for your newbies. And we tell them, you've got a week, and it starts, then the power of 3 starts really happening. A wish and a dream is really going on. That makes sense? So her team went from she's already a Sapphire. She went from adding 150 new people a month to 350 people a month doing these Zoom parties. That's crazy to me. It would be like you guys going from adding, 3 people a month to adding 50 people a month from doing these parties. But I really think what I love about it, we started off talking to everybody about doing the welcome calls, which I love. And I've gotten to be on some welcome calls with you guys. I love getting to know you that way. And then we moved into wanting to do prospect 3-way calls, where the upline would be there and help with that. These Zoom parties, I think, are like those on steroids. It's really even so much better. You get to see everybody's face. You get to know them a little bit. Where if you have too many people in there, I can't right now get to know all of you. It's just too many of us. But when you have these small little intimate gatherings, it's really relational. And my guess is that from there on out, my relationship, Jessica's people that are going to end up coming to her team from that party, I'm going to have a different relationship with them from day one because I met them before they even came in, And that's really what we're all about is the relationships. I mean, that's the most important thing we do anyway. So this is our plan. And I'm going to, like I said, tomorrow I'm going to do a video for you guys about how to sign up an ambassador. I want to show you, I'm going to do screen share again and show you guys this sheet. Okay. This is the sheet that I'm going to upload as a file to our Go for Silver. This is everything you need. When you're signing somebody up as an ambassador, So let's say Jessica, like last night, got off the call and she called her friend Brent, who said, yeah, I want to do this. So she calls him up and goes, Brent, great. Gwen said you need triplex and X Factor. So I just need to get some information from you, and I can take care of all of it. Once I get this from you, then you can go on to bed or do whatever you need to do. And so she just goes through and she gets his, name, address, phone number, his username, all of that stuff. And then for this month, I want to tell you all one thing we're recommending. I've got this at the bottom here. We are recommending that everybody who signs up gets a $99 welcome pack. I recommend triplex to nearly everyone. I think our culture, our diet, our medicine, we all have goofed up guts, and we have to address that. So everybody that I'm signing up, I'm recommending a $99 welcome pack. The backup order has to be on, and typically that's another triplex. And then once they sign up, you can log back into your back office and place another order. That they go back in and order 5 7-day trials of Slim and Accelerator. And I had a guy that did this. So I've got a place down here for you to ask them. And what you say is, this month we're recommending that all of our new people go in and get 5 7-day trials. Here's what they cost. It's going to cost you about $130 to buy those. But you can turn around and sell them next week and make $40 or $50. Plus, you may have 5 new customers coming out of that. Okay? Let me explain. I'm going to get back out of this. One of these days, I'm really going to figure this out. Okay. I had one of my newbies at the end of last month. He signed on the 30th. And I said, next month we're doing a 7-day challenge. We're really recommending that everybody that signs up, they go ahead and get, 5 of these. He said, yes, I want to do it. That's great. He buys them. And before his products even got there, he'd sold 3 of those. And he was checking with me to make sure it was the right price. So you can add on shipping and tax to that to make sure you're covered and end up really making a little bit of money for a thing, which is fun for everybody. And then they've got these potential customers. But at the last full week of the month, we're doing an online 7-day challenge. So I have 2 ambassadors that are running that. And so it will be May, let's see, what's that date? The 22nd through the 29th. I won't be very active in that myself because I have a high school graduation and an 8th grade graduation and a birthday that week. So it'll be crazy at my house. But I will be in and out of it. But what happens, and this is what's great for you guys too, you can recruit some new customers like that, but especially getting your newbies to do this up front, go ahead and get their trials. They can sell them face-to-face. And then get their people signed up. We'll do a separate page, just like the Go for Silver, that'll be just for the 7-day challenge. They can drop their customers in there. We're going to take care of them. We're going to answer their questions. We're going to help them get their water in. We're going to help them be successful so that at the end of that week, then your newbies will be following up to get them signed up as hopefully a preferred customer or an ambassador. And then you're going to see your little team start to grow exponentially as we keep doing this on down the line. And that's what's happening in the teams who are implementing this. So far it's been very fun and worthwhile. And I think we're going to see a lot of growth this week, and a lot of you Go Silver or other Go for Silver challenges. We might have some people get close and have 3 or 4 people get there, but I think we're going to have double digits of people getting there from this group. I think this is going to work. And then we'll start looking at doing some more training and getting you guys some more information. And I do want to encourage you all to get on prettyandpinktraining.com if you have not done it yet. That training page I wrote just for our team. It is just for you. It's all the stuff we wish we had when we first started. of how to make a list and how to reach out to people. Start with lesson 1 for new ambassadors. You can do it in 10 or 15 minutes a night. Go to lesson 2, do that the next night. Work your way through those lessons. You will get all kinds of great ideas for growing your business and really getting it going. But for this week, we want you to focus on getting your people to that 20-minute call. Okay? Does it all make sense? Any more questions about it? Anyone?
No, I'm good.
Does it make sense?
I've already got 2 people that's wanting to go ahead and join mine Thursday night.
Great. That's awesome. That's awesome. Anybody else? Is anybody nervous about inviting people to this phone call? No? Good.
The only thing I wish we'd have known that when we were scheduling it with our upline that it was this call, a call, then we need to schedule time afterwards.
Yes.
Because I'm full the rest of the week and can't do it. I mean, I can't do it that night because I have a second job I go to. I thought it was a 20-minute thing.
Right.
And then we have plans for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday after work.
Right.
I'm going to work in prison for prison ministries with children. Got to do what I got to do. So I don't know what to do at this point.
Well, is there what about tomorrow night? Is there a time tomorrow night?
Well, that's when we had it scheduled, but I can't do it then. I mean, I could do it for 20 minutes. I thought we were just scheduling 20 minutes.
I see. And
I wish I'd have known we had the follow-up stuff because I could have done, but I don't get home from work till 6, so there's not much time there, and I have to be at church at 7, and that's what I was going to do it. So.
And I'm sorry, I didn't think really about the follow-up time, but you know what? That may be something where Tammy could follow up with your people.
Okay.
She could do that. She could call them just to get that information, of whoever's ready to get started. She could call them and get that and then kind of walk you through later, how to do it yourself.
Okay. I'll text her and ask her if she okay to do that. I may can stick around for some of it, but
yeah,
I would have blocked out more time had I known.
Yes.
But
and I did not even think then about the follow-up time. And that's one of those things until we did the one last night. I wasn't sure really how that was going to go, until I got on the bike and rode it. So we're learning.
I think it's an exciting idea. That's not the problem. It's just carving out time.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, to be able to go silver in 20 minutes is a pretty big deal. I mean, it's about the best of your time you have. So at least, the time you're using is valuable as opposed to just watching a video and then, it's not necessarily income producing activity. This is real outreach, heavy duty stuff, and you don't have to know everything to do it. So that makes it exciting. Any other questions? I'm going to post, somebody asked down here, I think it was Joanna. Oh no, that's Shannon. I'm going to post that the document of what you need from someone to get them signed up, and kind of the outline for the whole Zoom party plan on the Go for Silver page. It'll be in the files, and so it'll be available for you guys to look at and think about and kind of get an idea of what's coming. But I'm really excited about this week. And if your upline is not available, let me know. And then if I can't do it, I will find somebody else, another leader who is able to do it and can help you. Joni, are you raising your hand, Joni? Joni? She raised it, then she lowered it, so I'm not sure what that means. I'm not even sure about raising your hand, what that means. So. You guys are quiet. What do you think about Zoom so far?
Hey.
I like it.
Love it.
It's not so scary, is it?
It's like FaceTime, just more people.
Yeah.
And once you get on and then you realize like, oh, this is pretty cool, it's pretty fun, and you know, feel like you kind of get to see and know people a little bit.
Oh, and Gwen, that paper that you said all the information that we would have to use to sign up people for them,
Yes.
are you going to have that on there too so we can print it out?
Yes. I'm going to put that up as soon as we get off the call. And I'm going to, you know, record this call. I've got it recorded and I'll put it up there. So if you have other friends that are in the group, you know, that weren't able to be here tonight, they can get on and watch this and find out more about what we're doing too. So
Okay.
be looking in the morning for a video. I don't know how early I will have it up, but I will get it up in the morning tomorrow on how I walk through signing someone up. The main thing is for you just to have confidence. And because the truth is, we have the products that your friends need and the company that they need to go as far as they want to go, really. And so we can really, with great confidence, share this gift with them. And so if you're bold and you're confident, even if you've got to fake it till you make it, you know, act a little more confident than you are. You will, as you walk in that confidence, you'll grow into that confidence. And that's what we're here for, is to support you. So if you need help, we can always do 3-way calls and we can always do 3-way messaging. Okay? I'm so glad to get to see all your faces instead of just names on a sheet somewhere or on Facebook and your little tiny icon. Okay, well, we're doing great. We're ahead of schedule, so I'm going to shut this down. And next, I'm going to be doing a Zoom with all of your leaders and kind of giving them the heads up of what we're going to be doing. So you guys don't hesitate to message us, to message your leaders, to message me or Brandy. If you have questions and need help, that's what we're here for this week. And I think it's going to be exciting. I think Thursday night we've got 5 or 6 Zoom parties at the same time. Like, everybody needs to be praying at 8 o'clock. We've got like a plethora of parties going on during that time. So I can't wait to see what happens and to get back with you all. So I'll see you, I guess, tomorrow in the video. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.